We've spent a great deal of time talking, examining and researching all things regenerative agriculture. And we have looked mainly up until now at the environmental impacts. This is very much cause to look at social impacts and impacts into the community and what we as an industry can do.
And really by working together is the way we create a ripple effect, going far beyond our reach, really improving lives and protecting the planet.
So what you'll hear today and what you'll see detailed in the report is experts describing the types of relationships that have developed between communities and farms. You'll hear a little bit about the benefits to people, to farmers, to local communities and businesses that can be unlocked when that mindset shift occurs.
So our regenerative journey actually started with this type of machine. This is a direct drill. My cousin Brian, who is a proper farmer, I consider myself as 49% farmer and 51% conservation. The way we were being incentivised to farm was farm hard in the middle of fields, leave the edges for wildlife. And as soon as we started looking after the soil, we started incorporating cover crops, we started looking differently at our rotation, we realised that we're creating a whole farm ecosystem as opposed to just a green industrial estate with nice flowery bits on the edges. And I think we're all there now in a position where actually we can all work together, we can scale this up and we can help all those corporate targets be met by doing stuff on the ground that makes sense.
And for the first time in my farming career, I realised that, we'd been working against nature and actually she was going to win. We couldn't battle against it. So by just adapting our farming techniques and working with it, we realised we could farm in a more sustainable way.
We set this commitment back in 2020 when we launched our net zero goals, largely because we recognise that to get to net zero by 2050, with 70 to 90% of our carbon footprint in agriculture, we absolutely have to address agriculture. We can do everything we want to change our packaging, to work on our factories, to change our logistics. That will simply not get us there. So we absolutely have to look at what is the future of farming, how do we make it much more resilient and much more climate friendly.
And the NFU basically said we wanted to have a session with farmers and also some very, very smart scientists who came along and present to these students the kind of slightly less polarising angle on beef. And that was the first time I heard about regenerative agriculture, and I thought it was just so logical and so easy to understand. And it went from there really, and we started looking at ways that we could try and get involved, and I think we gave James and his business partners a bit of confidence that there is an appetite for it.
We also work extremely closely with our customers, and we were hearing how important this was to our customer base, and we had to think about the commitments that both support us as a purpose-led business, but also listen to the voice of our customer in this as well. And regenerative farming is where we landed.